Hey everybody, how you doing? Can you see him here? Or if you're a regular on my channel, you know me as Lewis. So yeah, you obviously read the title. You obviously know what I'm going to talk about. So let's get right into it. So obviously the video title says communities. So I'm going to be talking about Twitch communities and why I feel they are the most important thing or asset or part of your stream, of your Twitch journey. The key to unlocking, the future really of your Twitch career, as you put it, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, I call it a hobby. It's a hobby. I play games for fun in my spare time, a hobby, and now I get to do that with a community. That's why that word's so important. So if you enjoy this video and you feel it helps you, please hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel where you'll find all these other videos I've been doing for the past year or so. Make sure to head over to my channel at twitch.tv/CanYouSeeHim. And anybody else who I mentioned in this video, I want to say a big thank you to you guys for letting me use your Twitch names as examples of this topic I'm going to be talking about. So please head over and check those channels out as well when I do mention them in the video, and I'll leave the links in the description below. Number one, the first point that came into my head was being yourself in the community. Now, obviously, when someone comes into your channel, the first person they're going to see is you. You're the first person they're going to see. And a lot of people will say, oh, you've got to be really talkative on a video, you've got to say all this stuff, you've got to be really witty and banterish, and no, you don't. I've never sat there and been witty or banterish or anything unlike who I am as a person. I'm sitting in the same chair. I've got the same background going on here that I do when I stream. There's nothing about me that is so unlike anybody else that's out there. I'm balding. I have a beard. It's not well maintained due to COVID. Thanks, COVID. And I generally wear the same shirts every other couple of days. That's most important, is I be myself. I am who I am. I am Lewis. I am Can You See Him? I am all those personas. I am that guy you can talk to and you'll get a real response from. And that's what you should be. You should just be real, yourself. Don't act up. Don't pretend to act up. Don't make out you like what you don't like. Your community builds you up. They're the guys and girls carrying you through the crowd, when you're getting crowd surfed at a metal gig, if you're into that. That's who they are. That's the community. That's number one, and it's so important. I always thank every single person that comes into my chat individually. I let them know how important they all are. And I make sure that everybody else in chat knows who they are and what they do, so they can check them out if they have a stream, or if need be, they want to connect with them more because they like the way they talk, or they got a cool name and they think that looks like a cool name, and they check them out. That's the whole point of it. That's another link. Stream, connected, community. Do you like how I did that? Point number two, socializing. Twitch is not a discoverable platform. You have to know who you're looking for on Twitch for it to work, and communities help that. Communities talk. They talk to other streamers, they talk to other viewers, they promote you, they discover you, therefore by making yourself discoverable. Don't sit there thinking that someone's going to find you just because you're playing X and Y game. You have to, and I know it's difficult for some people because they don't like it, but you have to put yourself out there and say, my name is, this is what I'm playing, if you like that kind of thing, please come by. It's what I did. I socialise with the people who watch me. I want them to know that I want to talk to them, I want to get to know them, and I genuinely do. Number three, and I mentioned this in the previous points, use social media to connect outside of streaming. Now, a lot of people don't use social media, they don't agree with it, all these things that go around and stuff like that. That's fine. I can't push anybody to use it. But, again, Twitch is not discoverable. You need to do something like this. YouTube videos. That's another good way to socialise yourself, or, as you put it, social media yourself. YouTube videos are something I started with because I just wanted to do YouTube videos. Twitch never really came into the forefront until a couple of months later when I randomly started doing it. It was random. I never planned on Twitching at all. Ever. I never sat there and thought, right, I'm going to be a Twitch streamer. You know, and it still feels weird to me saying that I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm active on it. I'm doing it daily, barring Thursdays and Sundays. If you do plan to watch, thank you. That you use some form of social media outside of streaming to connect with people and promote yourself. And I know some people don't like that word either, promoting, but you have to sell who you are. If I told you I was a really nice guy and you're watching this video right now and you're thinking, okay, he's talking, but is he really like this in person? Is he really like this if I met him on the street, if I met him in the pub? Just be yourself. Some people might like you, some people might not. They just might turn away from you and just not want to interact with you whatsoever. And that's fine as well. That's entirely up to them. They have their journey, you have yours. But focus on yours. Do not focus on anybody else. But again, as I say, social media, use it if you can. If you don't, use YouTube. But you have to use one or the other to make sure people know that you are on Twitch and you are here to entertain them. Point number 4, get to know people. Find out things about them. Doesn't have to be anything personal. It could be absolutely anything. Food, what they do for a job, what they do when this pandemic wasn't happening. What did they used to do? You can find one of them at Twitch TV/Mr. Bean Senpai. This gentleman is a very awesome person. I know him for a couple of months now. We've discussed things. We've talked. We have interacted on numerous occasions, and that's not just inside the stream, outside the stream as well. So there is a lot of, there's a lot that goes into it, the socialising, and that one person obviously has communities all over Twitch, and his recommendations affect who I might want to watch and interact with, and through him, I've interacted with numerous other streamers and integrated into their communities and met people from there. Another person who I've interacted with is Twitch TV/Male Combat. Again, these links will be in the description below. This gentleman who I've interacted with on numerous occasions has been a very, very active and friendly person in my community, and who I've met, and he's in the same boat as all the names I've mentioned. He's up and coming. We're all trying to put our, cement our names there, and it starts with that one important factor: community. Build off of that. That's why it's so important to pay attention to communities. So important to pay attention to the people in the communities. Some people are more vocal than others. Some people might find you more appealing than others, and they want to talk to you more and get to know you more because you seem like the genuinely the type of person they would want to interact with outside of streaming and on other platforms. You are that person. You can't just stream and go silent and then come back and go, hey, I'm back again. Where are you? Well, come on. Why would they care if you don't? You need to care, and you have to be genuine about that. Don't force it. Don't force yourself to care about people. Genuinely care about people. We're building, we're growing. This is growth, and this is why communities are so important. Again, it all feeds back to that one thing: communities. So point number 5 would be my opinion. It is my opinion. This is not fact. There are plenty of videos like these out there. If you recognise if I think it's important that if you recognise any of the points I've made in this video and you find that they're helpful, I would love to know what one I said that was helpful. Connect with me on social media. I'll link all of my social medias in the description below. I believe it starts with that first building block: community. It's that one there. I don't know what it is I do, but I'm blessed. I am blessed to have the people I have come into my streams. It's a blessing because they are awesome and I love them all. And if you're watching this video right now, I want to thank all of you individually. Thank you so much. So again, thank you so much. I appreciate you all, and I hope to catch you on my next stream if you haven't already. Can you see him?